it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
So what are the press trying to say here? Black Ice, so many black faces in the England team. We're getting dangerous now. We're getting dangerous. Are we losing our identity?
Bro,
I'm just putting it out there because nobody's come out and said. Nobody's come out and explained what Black Ice means.
No one's got sacked, bro.
So all you journalists have left it to people like us of colour is going to be questioning. So what was your thought process behind this or Black Ice? What do you mean? Black Ice, but Saka's picture is the public face of the Black Ice. So clearly, it's a race thing. Clearly, I don't want to hear nobody tell me about, you're drawing for the race card. I don't want to hear it. Black Eyes with a black face.
Affinity Xtra. Be Xtra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yeah. People, this is your boy here, watching more here from Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music, black origin. I'm alongside one of my co-hosts on the RVM Sporting. Look at things when we look at it through a black lens or race lens, as Simon Jordan will always point out. I'm alongside Anthony Young, and we're here on a response video because it seems to be very quiet. People just realize that media is racially biased, or whichever way you want to look at it. We from life experience, we are both coming from. So before we get into this, myself and Anthony, I just want to re-emphasize, we're not just two guys who are not white jumping on the bandwagon and deciding to call things out because it's trending. We are coming on here because this is not about trending, this is about life experience. And I want everybody to kind of understand that, you know what, this is not just these guys are coming on and a bunch of black guys are going to be talking about the whole race card. They're all going to be saying this, they're going to be saying that. No, guys, this is about us bringing across our life experience. And we care about the next generation, the generation of not only of our household, but for the community. So, guys, please, straight away, do not be disrespectful about our viewpoint, because our viewpoint is 100% based on what we've seen and what we've been dealt with. So, I just want to really bring that out there still, yeah. So, this is not these guys have watched TV too often or been watching Disney programs and coming on this woke vibe, jumping on this tip. This is the things that we've faced. So, Anthony, so talk to me, man. You was doing like what all good people like ourselves were doing last week, which was not watching England, I presume.
Fam. Come on. You know me, bro. Not interested in the free lines at all.
No.
You know what I mean? Don't get me twisted. I watch. I'm still interested in like individual.
Yeah.
Individual talent.
Okay, cool.
Like Birmingham's own Jude Bellingham. You know, Birmingham bred.
Yeah, man.
BCFC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? BCFC. Just want it out there. BCFC. Just know. Yeah. And hopefully he'll be the first Brummie to win the Ballon d'Or, and if he doesn't win it this year, he's going to win it soon. So, big up to that. And also, obviously, I like to take a look at the token black people who are representing the Free Lions, and I say token because I see this as a man of colour living in this country. If I was privileged to be a professional footballer in this time. Would I play for England? And I'd have to look at the reasons why I think I could play for England. Now, I don't think I identify with any of the English players myself.
Okay.
In the sense, apart from sharing the same colour of skin. Because you can see how they conduct themselves, how they go on.
Yeah.
We've been saying it for years, high profile footballers always seem to end up with Caucasian women.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fact. Not being horrible.
Bro,
everybody's here for their own choice.
But internet has put that out there, bro. And
You know.
even from basketballers in America,
Yeah, it's facts. It's facts.
it is
It's
a
a
conversation. Let's not be scared of it.
Yeah.
Where black high-level sportsmen, majority,
Yeah.
and when I say majority, not 59% or 52%. We're talking about in the levels of high. Well, if it's UK, it's 99.999958898. But if you include in the US guys, it goes down to about 85%.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I know the real though. So
Yeah.
from that point of view, I don't, you know, see how people associate with saying, I'm English, I know wear the badge, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
My example, Saka.
Yeah.
Now, he gets up in the morning, looks himself in the mirror, he sees a dark-skinned black man.
Yeah, man.
What's his first name?
Yeah,
Wherever. And his last name's Saka.
Yeah.
Now, through that alone,
Yeah.
that doesn't make him
Yeah, man.
English. He should not, just by that alone,
Yeah.
you know. Now, just because we happened to be born in this country doesn't mean we are English. And
Yeah.
people can argue about that as much as they want, but that's a fact. That is a fact. Because like for us, for instance, first generation from Windrush.
Yeah, 100%.
So
yeah.
both parents are from
Caribbean.
So you're classed as a Caribbean kid. You're just born in England.
Yeah.
And people
100%.
don't say you're talking an older nonsense. Well, to do it in the professional world, e.g.,
Yeah.
high profile, Erling Haaland,
Yeah.
born in Leeds General Hospital, Leeds, Chapeltown, and all that.
Yep.
Ask him who he is. He's Norwegian. He's not saying he's English.
Yeah, man.
He could have played for England. He's got more status of playing for England than Raheem Sterling.
Bro.
Facts. If it's from birth,
but
you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
if it's from a
born here.
birth thing,
Is Peter Schmeichel's on the same thing?
probably, more than likely.
I'm sure Schmeichel was
More,
like, 'cause,
Bridget, them geezers who came over here
and
had
worked-
long,
worked,
successful
yeah.
careers in certain English clubs.
Yeah.
They had kids over here. They're born here.
Yeah. No, 100%.
They're born here.
Yeah.
Even like the Gilberto Silvas and all them. Because
Yeah.
my kids,
Yeah.
they're born here.
Yeah.
They don't know any different.
And the scary thing is that's why a lot of Brazilians children are playing for but
Different
Spain,
nationalities.
especially
Yeah, additional-
Spain.
different nationalities.
Spain has picked out a number of
Spain
second
has.
generation.
So has Portugal.
Oh, Portugal
does it as well.
You know what I mean?
But let's be real. England's been doing it for years on cricket. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. South Africans play for England
Yeah,
and all
South
sorts.
Africans, you know what I
Come
mean?
on.
They get in there.
Get
What's his
in
name?
there.
Hicks. No, what's that?
Hicks, yeah. Graham Hick. Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson.
Kevin Peterson.
Yeah, he's a classic one.
Robin
man.
Smith.
Yeah.
Wherever I could go on.
Oh, bro.
So they've been doing it for years. And again, other countries have been doing it. Andy Townsend, born in London, played for Republic of Ireland.
Yeah.
Ray Houghton, born in Scotland, played for Republic of Ireland.
Yeah.
You understand? They've been doing it for years. So
Jason McAteer.
my point is,
Scouser.
my point is,
Yeah.
what do you see in yourself in them for you to say, I want to put on this top?
You see my guy who plays for Man United now, McTominay.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's as Mancunian as it comes.
It is an
You know what I'm
accent
saying?
probably, but it's more
when
of
he plays for
Scottish
Scotland. But the
Of
thing
his
is,
Scottish
he sees
parents.
himself more Scottish
Yeah.
when he does English.
Well,
but he was
you
born
know,
in the UK. You know
if
what I'm
we- if we
saying?
wanna talk-
That's like us.
If you want to talk about the fresh ones, we could call out Jack Grealish, Declan Rice, who represented the Republic of Ireland.
And
so what
Scanlon.
went on there? So what went on there? Because obviously they must have felt Irish to want to play
Play
for
with us.
Ireland. So what happened after that then?
Scanknam.
I don't know if it's a scam. For me,
yeah.
I think this law needs to sort out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to be able to sort this thing out. And you know, moving forward, I think even like
Eze and all these guys.
like for instance, Raheem Sterling, he's played for England. It clearly looks like his England career is finished now.
Done. Yeah.
So I think like if you haven't played for the country you represented for say 12 months, you should be free to go and represent like in Raheem's case, Jamaica.
Do you know who did that?
Go on.
My guy, the first Real Madrid star player, he played for 3 countries.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh goodness sake, man!
Di Stefano.
He played for 3 countries:
Argentina,
Spain, and Colombia. Or something like that.
Yeah,
man. So he's another one. Yeah.
So this just goes to show. But going back, as I said, these black geezers playing for England now. Eberichi, Eze.
Oh, bro, just play for Nigeria.
Just play for your people, man. And I say that, and I'm not saying it to be disrespectful, but let's be real and call it as it is.
Yeah.
They only like you because of your talent, but they don't like you though. Because, and I'll show you why they don't like you. As we know, 4 years ago, 3 lads representing the 3 Lions missed penalties. we don't need to go over what happened, but we all know what happened.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Okay. So that should show you, that should tell you before you've even had the opportunity to get there. If I was to be in that position, would I want to play for?
But just before that as well, bro, because I think that incident really overrides the state of the England fans before that tournament, and it was documented on this station. You can go back into our podcast,
right.
And you say be all there. We pulled up that when they went to Sunderland to play. And then when they took the knee, the Sunderland fans were booing. You know what I'm saying? Because they was taking the knee.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But when the Eastern European team boos when you take the knee, it's something. They should be banned. Yeah. But when it's England, when it's Spanish do it. But anyway, but I'll let you flow, man. I thought this add something to that.
Going on, so Ebery Jesse, he's African as they come. You understand? No disrespect.
Wait.
No disrespect.
It's pure blood, man. It's a pure blood, man.
No disrespect.
Pure.
I'm just looking at cancer and these mans there. Yeah, and I, you know, I know. Let's break it down to what it is. Obviously, there's going to be more prestige for you to represent England than say a Jamaica. The prestige of it, because you know England. The home of football and all that and what comes with it and all that.
Or so-called better chance to win something.
Jamaica's a third world country compared to and all that. So I get it. But at the end of the day, I see it like this. Who are you patriotic to? You understand? Who are you patriotic to? I'm first generation, born here from two Jamaican parents, came over in the late 50s, early 50s, yeah? So for me, if someone said to me, who do you see? I'm a Jamaican. Now people are saying, no, you're not. You're born in Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Edgbaston. Correct.
Man, good luck. Good start, man.
I was raised in a Jamaican household with two Jamaican parents living Jamaican cultural life. You understand? As Jamaican as we could be, living in England. You understand? So I was raised as a Jamaican youth. You the same? In our households. That's how we was raised. You understand? So when it comes to these things, I can't relate. Me personally, I can't relate. I don't relate to the English, because I clocked on from a young age at school. Bro. They didn't like me at school, but I was good at things. I was good at football. I was good at athletics. So did you use you? And that's what they do.
But there's a video of I don't know if I shared it with yourself. A video of a media guy, quite famous media guy, and he was brought up north. And it's funny, I couldn't believe a guy people say that you go for your individual walk, that's your individual walk. He said, how am I a child born over here? I don't support England in football. I support Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us, because we all supported Brazil, but
everybody supports Brazil. Everybody supports Brazil.
And the joke is, he said he supported Wales in rugby. I love Wales in rugby. I was like, and you support West Indies in cricket. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, bro, you're in the middle of nowhere. You're a few years older than me. But your outlook, your refusal to support a team because you know you're not English. Why do you know you're not English? Because the way you feel, the way you've been treated.
They made you know I went to more.
There was no black people in my school, in terms of my year or whatever school. I think there was a few more at your school and whatsoever. Yeah.
No, we had a lot of blacks in my school. My school was because we had a lot of older family members in the school. So they come. So we had. From Handsworth, Aston, we had the pure black. In my school, my class, there was like 5 white kids, pure black and Asian.
Wow, crazy. For me, that's a crazy, because I'm opposite. But the thing is, we feel the same way, but we've grown up in two different environments. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So you're gonna say to yourself, okay,
so you ask yourself the question, why is that then? How can man live in Birmingham, then man lives in the suburbs of wherever? But the thoughtology on the whole
England
thing is literally the same. Why? And I'll tell you this: why England? Because of how you people have made us feel over the years, and that's the facts. That's the facts. That's why people like us are here now saying, why should Roger's son grow up to be great at football and represent England? Why? Why should he encourage his son to represent England? Why? Because he was born here. Well, it doesn't happen to everybody, because Erling Haaland wasn't encouraged to play for England.
No, they said go play for his country.
Look what he would have benefited if he was English.
Imagine, bro.
Because right about now, Harry Kane would not be in that. Harry Kane would not be down the middle. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He's lucky.
Yeah, but lucky because
Harry Kane lucky, blood.
Because Haaland would have come.
Because Haaland would come in and say he's got to be number 9 here. He's got to start,
bro. He'll be in there. Him and Foden, bro. 1 tease, bro.
Just saying.
He'll be like, go
we're just saying. So
tease. That's all you be here.
You see, it can work for you and it can work against you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So let's go back onto where we're going now. So we're falling off track. So basically. So we come to this weekend now. The all paraphernalia. England are going to the Euros. One of the favourites. You know, the generation. Boom. Then the squad comes. The shocks. What do you think about the squad?
Squad. You know what I'm saying? Squad. I was like, you know what, bro?
Because I think for me,
go. You squad. I'm going to get it up in for them. I make sure.
Did Harry Maguire not? Harry Maguire didn't make it because he was injured.
That's what
you're saying. Okay, so he didn't go because they're injured. The Liverpool geezer wasn't going. I never thought he was going anyway. Curtis Jones. Never thought he was going. Jack Grealish, I'm surprised. I was stunned. I was stunned by Jack Grealish. I can't lie, because at the end of the day. Yes, Jack hasn't had the greatest of seasons. We know that. Yes, he's found it difficult to get playing time in Man City. But how many ballers are finding that? You know, the difference, okay, Foden's been playing massive for Man City, but he doesn't do it for England. Jack does it for England. That's one thing you can say. Come on as a sub. He'll turn a game. He'll get you fouls. He'll draw. You know what Jack Grealish brings to the table. So I was quite surprised that he didn't come. But do you know what? I'm surprised, but I have to give Gareth Southgate some kahunas for it. Because directly, Eze is going to come off on the left now. And right about now, what he's been going on with last season, he deserves. And this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Gareth, I'm going to go publicly now and say, Gareth, well done. And I'm saying this on a real because I've questioned England, not just you, previous managers who've never picked players on form. They've picked their bridgings. They've picked the mates, and you could have easily gone with Grealish, but you've gone away and you've put in Bowen and Eze, and I think that's a bold move. So I have to rate you for that. I think it's a massive gamble bringing Luke Shaw, personally. You know, because I think you got players who can do it, and from that point of view, yeah. So then we get to the squad's announced. We've got over the whole shock of who's going, who's not going. Then the wonderful performance against the Icelandics brings back memories of Roy Hodgson's era, but nobody really wants to talk about it. When Roy lost against Iceland, it was Pouters.
Oh, bro.
It was Pouters. Absolute Pouters.
That was Iceland at the best.
Yeah.
That was them.
We kicked them Pookie up front and all them kind of things there.
Man was doing them Viking.
Yeah. All them things there. That's when it came out.
Yeah, bro. That's
you get me? Yeah. So, England have done worse now because they're at home. They're at home. So they've done what they've done. They've started with their main boy Harry Kane. Blah blah blah. Boom. Missing sitters. Golden boy Harry Kane. Missing sitters. Yeah. And then England go on, make bag of substitutions. I will say, I noticed that even though England were playing in all white, there was a lot of dark faces in the last 15, 20 minutes. There was a lot of dark faces on England. And again, I have to give Gareth credit for showing the...
He's going against the quota.
Going against because I know
we were mentioning about quotas. You can't have more than 4 or 5.
We've got to be real. That's why we've got to be honest. You understand what I'm saying? Because we've shut him on here many a time.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We've got it.
But on that night there was a bag of dark faces I saw. You know, playing that game. And okay, England didn't turn it round, and that's why. Boom! We wake up on Saturday morning. Is it? Saturday morning headlines, Black Ice and that.
My football, and the thing is, I was busy. I think I was out. I went hiking in the morning, and when you guys were layering up the group that much, that I had to say, hold on a second, I need to sit down and watch what on earth has gone wrong here, because I saw the highlights from the England game, saw. The biggest significant thing was Harry Kane's miss. That was the biggest significant thing. I'm thinking, how the heck did he miss that? In my head, I'm thinking, boy, that's the Harry feeling. But anyway, but I just saw nothing of it. I thought, okay, go again, bunch of jokers. But anyway, they'll go into the first game against and win 5-1. They're going to win the tournament again. That's the way England supporters go on anyway. But then my thing loaded up, bro. And I'm seeing Marcus put some picture about.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of June. I'm just about to celebrate my birthday, and I see Black Ice.
Black Ice. So that was the question.
What's that got to do with?
So what was Black Ice now? I've heard.
Go on.
As much as I've give Gareth Southgate credit for playing so many, picking so many black faces and putting them in the squad and bringing them even to the tournament, I didn't see you come out and say anything about the Black Ice thing. I didn't say anything about that. I didn't see you come out and defend those black players because clearly that was a meaning towards the black players in the team. Now let's break down Black Ice. What did the class Black Ice? Black Ice is when it snows and ice is formed, and it's black. That one you can't see.
You can't see,
but it's dangerous.
But the tarmac has made it black because it's see-through. So it's so smooth and see-through.
Yeah, you just think it's normal road, and then you're crashing into people's cars and stuff like that. So it's very dangerous. Yeah. So what are the press trying to say here? Black Ice. So many black faces in the England team. We're getting dangerous now. We're getting dangerous. Are we losing our identity?
Bro,
I'm just putting it out there because nobody's come out and said. Nobody's come out and explained what Black Ice means.
No one's got sacked, bro.
So all you journalists have left it to people like us of colour is going to be questioning. So what was your thought process behind this? Or Black Ice? What do you mean? Black Ice, but Saka's picture is the public face of the Black Ice. So clearly, it's a race thing. Clearly, I don't want to hear nobody tell me about, you're drawing for the race card. I don't want to hear it. Black Ice with a black face.
Bro, and the thing
Black Ice with a black face. Now, back in the days, I'll give you an example. If you'd woke up back in the days and you saw a white face and it says Windy's whitewash, what would have happened? Because that was facts when we was giving you 5-0. Whitewash.
Man would be vexed
tell a lie. What did the son put? Blackwash. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember? You see, again.
With Richards,
Again, so you see, people are telling us we pay too much attention on the race thing. Yeah. But it's you people who put in, instead of calling it the whitewash, you call it blackwash.
Yeah.
And so on. You highlight the colour.
Yeah.
You highlight the colour by your slogans and that. Black Ice, black this, and as we've said, we know society, we know the world is everything negative is black.
I name titles, bro, for my subtitles, guys. I name titles, and you try to get it as short as possible. Yeah, this is what you do in media. I've been doing media for a long time now. When you're looking for sparky titles, listen. Let me just, before everyone gets overly romantic over randomly picked. Iceland has just beaten England. So what you do, you take the ice. Yeah, so it's slipper ice. Yeah, so you could easily say, you can now build your argument of that. So what you do, what you do, and I'm just giving you the process of media, not by accident, by media. Yeah, so you get a picture of somebody. You've got somebody. So you put down a player that's only played for 25 minutes, which doesn't make sense. You put down a player who generally is screwed up. Screwed up. You would have Hurricane going like this, and you've got. You put down ice. You could put on the ice. That's what you could put down. You could just put something like that. Ice cane. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Ice on ice. Whatever you could have put. Whatever you could have put. You could have get a black player. But you got a black player, and you put black ice. Come on. Listen, man. There's no guys. Come on. The black is connected to the guys, and it's not the brown. Listen, guys. I'm black. But I'm not black. But we're not as dark as Saka. Now let's hear the joke. Now you got Arnold, Walker, Trippier, kind of Gomez, Konsa. You've got Gui, you've got Eze. Well, not so much Eze, but you've got so many other black footballers. Mainu, Tony, Saka. So why are you putting Saka, who's played 25 minutes? Yeah, Walker started. Why couldn't you put Walker there? So it's clear.
Why couldn't you put Cole Palmer?
Blackest player by complexion. by complexion, you know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put the blackest, and then what the sneaky thing is, you designed put the darkest player on the pitch. As you could say, but Saka is a known.
Saka's more high profile. Yeah, of course.
Dark black player out there still.
Of course.
End of the day, I always say this. I'm a videographer. Being a black person, when you said you're gonna do something with black people, it's the hardest thing because we have got the full spectrum of colour on us. We got every brown on earth and whatever there's still, So I get the colour differentiators, but so for you to pick him out of not one or two or three, it's not like you just got John Barnes and Gary Parker the team. You know them days there, Gary Parker, John Barnes and Paul Ince. Then you got Paul Parker. Guys, Gary Parker. Remember there used to be Gary Parker.
The white lad from
Forest. From Villa and Forest.
Villa and Leicester.
Leicester.
He went to Leicester. Gary Parker is Leicester.
So you've got you got them days and you had like Viv Anderson and stuff, So and you got say for example, even Paul Ince was in the team and he went for Viv Anderson because he's a bit more darker than Johnny Barnes and Paul Ince. You go, that's a sneaky one, but you let them off because it's like there's only three of them. This, bro, most of the team is black.
This is what I'm saying.
Most of the team that played that night is black.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a shock for me.
And nobody.
The last person who did that was Graham Taylor, bro. And you know what happened to him?
There's the next thing, and the thing what I find really disturbing is the fact that all that's happened, but nobody said anything. Nobody's come out the England camp. Not one of the players has said anything. Nobody said nothing.
No black player.
So you're trying to tell me these black players haven't seen that?
They got buoyed up, man.
Come on, man.
They got buoyed up, bro.
This is the thing, you see, because nobody's got the kahunas to see because they're scared of their career. First and foremost, every day you wake up, footballer or not, you're a black man.
Yeah.
You go to the mirror, wash your face some more, and you see blackness looking back at you. That's what you see. You don't see Three Lions. You don't see England. You don't see the borough of London, wherever you come from, or Manchester. That you see, all you see is your black face. You're a black man.
Yeah,
you understand. And if you want to believe that it's only a minority of English people or white people don't like blacks, you continue to believe that. Then that's up to you. But the reality is, I'm a person. I believe if action speaks without louder than words, fam. And the country acts. They act because if you look at it now. What's been the uproar of this? You haven't even seen no uproar. When we talk about uproar, when I say uproar, let's draw back to when the Super League was looking to bust. And let's talk about, you understand?
Yeah,
Gary Neville, Rio,
all them guys,
Righty, all of them, they was going on. They was going on like their mums got abducted and they was being held to ransom, and if they didn't pay up the money, they was going to kill him. That's how they was going on over the Super League. And this is what we're saying. Look at the look how man are talking from chest for them things, but when it comes to this race thing, it's a problem. And I'm just gonna stray off. Roger probably doesn't know that I'm going here. But here what? Look what's gone on in England over the years. Players being abused by fans. England players getting abused by fans. Nothing. Ian Wright, high profile, went to court. Over a race thing. What happened? The geezer got let off. I think Rio Ferdinand, something went to court the other day.
The Wolves guy.
Wolves. What happened to him? He went to. Did he go to jails?
He got to jail or something like that.
Well, this is what I'm saying though. But the point what I'm going to make is here. We sit on here and we talk about racism in different countries now. One of the prominent countries of racist towards black players is Spain.
Yeah, man.
Now, it came out the other day, the 3 Valencia fans who racially abused Vinicius Jr. were jailed.
That's a shocker for me, you know.
They were jailed. Spain, you know. Spain, you know, fam.
Spain, you know.
Spain. And that's what I'm saying. So if Spain can make that kind of... You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? And remember, you know, Spain have only had Vinny going on away, you know.
Yeah.
Vinny. Not one English player has gone on like Vinny. Check it. Because when Vinny gets them racial abuse, he goes to the crowd and he points them out.
But he's ready for them, you know.
And he starts going on with his thing. Now, you black players who are getting racially abused in this country, don't go on like you went. Don't go on like you went because you know, Raheem, I'm going to call you because you know that they got charged, the Chelsea fans, when you was a Man City player and you still went and joined them. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. You see, because if you got morals and standards, you don't accept certain things.
and make a stance.
You make a stance, and let's be real. If you didn't sign for Chelsea, there would have been other clubs you could have signed for. Other clubs you would have signed. Yeah, so I don't want to hear it, Bridget. And this is This is the problem that we face as black people. We can talk and we can talk, but the people in the positions are not acting.
Come on now, come on.
You're not acting. Action speaks louder than your word, Bridget. You understand?
Sorry, Anthony. Sorry. We last time I think you came in, we talked about the Leon Bailey situation.
Yeah.
Now it's amazing how a player who has been mistreated by his FA, his own federation, and because of just mistreatment over the years, because of where he's going and whatsoever, that hit when he made his little press release. That a Jamaican player having to go at the FA made bigger news than the game
that they was due to play.
You know what I'm saying? Then this whole thing here, this whole thing, it's amazing. I would love to see an England player. Leon Bailey never stood up against racism, He stood up because he feels like there's corruption in the FA. You know what I'm saying? So he stood up. So I'm not saying I'm cool with what Leon Bailey's done, but all I'm saying is that he took he had the
kahunas to stand up and say something.
Listen, I'm playing for my club. I'm feeding my family, and I'm still going to Jamaica every summer. You know what I'm saying?
You see, though, Raj, that's the problem. Cool. We come from that stable of we're gonna fight them argument. Yeah. And too many of these geezers born over here with the golden spoon in the mouth. Well, I might say you got gold spoon because you weren't, because you come from hard times and you've made it good. So I apologize for that. But what I'm saying is this: you come compared to what you would have, the lifestyle you would have probably been brought up, say Saka in Nigeria, to what you've been brought up over here is two different worlds. Because I know if we was brought up in Jamaica, we wouldn't have had half the lifestyle that we've had.
100%.
Over here, you understand what I'm saying? I wasn't born with no gold spoon in my mouth, but compared to somebody in Jamaica, boy, I'm living life. You understand what I'm saying? So from that point of view, so I don't know if it's because, I don't know what it is with the people over here, the English, the youngsters. And I don't know, because I'm sure Saka's he's living in a house that's fully Nigerian. Probably speaks his native tongue when they're in the house.
I think because of the style of, race, I would say racism. Unless you have, as long as my yard is good, it's almost that mindset of I'm almost good. But as you said, it's like, when will a player go, sorry, I'm breaking out? When does a Saka go, you know what, am I really going to go to another tournament and get abused? And you know what? And I think, let me just put it out there, guys. You're not winning the tournament as long as there's France and Portugal in Europe. Yeah, I'll just be honest with you. And the talent they're bringing through. So sometimes you have to say to yourself, I'm about to cut from Mohammed. You got to think about it. For change to really happen in sport, people had to sacrifice. Man, I said, I'm not going to battle for Vietnam. You got locked up, bro.
Come on, bro.
Man, we're not asking for people to get locked up, bro. We're asking for man to make a stand.
But that's what we're talking about. You see,
man will rate you.
The man, Muhammad Ali, rest in peace, the greatest. And I don't mean that because I think he's the greatest boxer. I just think he's one of the greatest humanitarian men to ever walk this earth.
Man. Yeah, man,
you understand? Because that's the example. That's what I'm talking about. That's an example. You can't sit there and say you don't know. You know Muhammad Ali's example. You youngsters, if you don't know, do your history. Parents, you're supposed to tell your kids in the house what these prominent black people were doing. You understand? Muhammad Ali was robbed of his prime. He was robbed. And I don't say that like he was robbed of his prime. Why? Because he stood for what he believed in. They wanted to draft him, send him to war, and he says, I got no argument with the people in Vietnam, so I'm not going to fight. So they stripped him. They tried to stop him from earning money. Yeah, they took his belt away, said he couldn't fight.
They put him in jail as well,
Couldn't, no, he escaped jail. I think he didn't go. He was supposed to go, but something happened. But anyway, what did he have to resort to? Going around giving speeches at campuses. But look, you see, because justice is, the God we serve is a just God, and he saw what was going on, and look what happened, full 360-degree turn. War got done, Muhammad Ali got reinstated, the whole country supported him. Remember, these are the same people who wanted to lock him up. How dare he? How dare he? He's not American, we don't rate him, we don't acknowledge him, blah, blah, blah. But look at the end of it. Look at the end of it. And he didn't have to sell himself. He didn't have to sell his soul to do it. He didn't have to sell himself. He didn't have to do things that people in his own community, his own household, are going to look at him funny and give him them side eyes and think, yo, dad, or yo, uncle, or yo, husband, what you doing?
Yeah.
You understand? And that's what we need to do, fam. Just
Yeah.
because you're born in England, Saka, you didn't have to represent them people, Bridget. I'm telling you. You could have done like Lookman. You could have done like a Ademola Lookman. He's born in Charlton. He's like you.
Yeah.
He's exactly like you. So is Alex Iwofu. Exactly like you. But who they playing for?
Nigeria, man.
Who they playing for? The
Nigeria.
people, bruv. Come on, man. You understand? Them people, if you miss the penalty, you could miss 10 of them. They're not turning on you like that. They're not turning on you like that.
Nah.
You understand? And that's the difference, fam. That's the difference. How do you feel? How put yourself in your parents' position, fam. How do you think your parents felt listening to people talking hate about their son who's just missed the penalty? Think about it, man. Think about it. Do you want to put your parents through that? Nah. My kids ain't putting me through that. I'm telling you straight. I've got a little grandson and I hope he grows up to be a footballer, but he don't know if he ever gets to that stage. My daughters know in place Jamaica is representing first. You understand?
No, 100%.
Jamaica is representing first. Know that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I get that, bro. And I think that, for me now, looking at this whole scenario, we've seen it up 10 times before. When club teams lose, the black players get put on the imagery. Yeah. And it's not new. It's not new to us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why our comfortable space is becoming, for a lot of black people, social media, because we can't deal with, even when you think you got black footballers on the TV, we can't stand listening to them. Yeah, so we rather listen to our who we follow on YouTube. That's just where I'm at with when it comes to into professional media, well, so-called professional media platforms. I think they're just gone on the stage and there's just chat rubbish half the time. But that's my viewpoint. But going forward, for me, if things like this happen, why hasn't the paper apologized? Why?
Good point.
You say, why hasn't
None of the red tops come out and put a statement
out and say, listen, the person's been sacked and it's been addressed.
Yeah.
I remember when it sounds kind of harsh. I was seeing media say things against the royal family.
Yeah.
And if they say anything, bro, they're
bro,
they're
bro.
finito.
Come on, bro.
Even when somebody,
bro, you don't even need to go to that severity. If you say something not politically correct about the LGBT community and them things there, you get finished.
You quit.
Look what they did to Buju and them, man. The visas, they couldn't get visas to come and perform because of because of records they put out, because of just because people didn't agree with the masses. How they push, from a cultural perspective, it was a problem. But man's only talking about what he knows. You know what I mean? And some cultures which today still exist, them certain things can't go on.
Yeah. And why there's a kickback from now.
It's okay. But it's okay if we say something against black people. Say it's not a problem.
Not a problem.
Not a problem at all.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? What's the repercussions?
And the thing is as well, and I'll call that Talk Sport because I listened to the article from Simon Jordan, the article when he was talking about it, and he clearly, I'm gonna see if I can bring up. He clearly has a problem of looking at things with a race lens. He says he has a problem with looking at things from a race lens. So why was the title for the Simon Jordan questions why newspaper use Saka image? That makes it sound like Simon Jordan was totally. That makes it sound like he's going, this is really bad. They've twisted it, and Simon Jordan is not.
No, to be fair,
yeah.
He did. I listened to that.
No. He did say that, Auntie. But the thing is, that title makes it out that he was like, yo, it's taken the truth and made it look like the full story, and we have to stop entertaining. Now, Simon, I'm not saying to take Simon Jordan off TalkSport, but I've listened to him too often when it comes to race issues. They never put him on something where he can get shut down on the radio. They always put him on that guy that was on the channel. He was a nice guy. He wants to kick racism out, and he's in a big Talk Sport arena, so he can get slammed, slam dunked. all day long. Simon Jordan needs to be on against somebody who doesn't business like a John Barnes. Yeah, go, okay, John, you in the same room. Yo, start talking about things from a.
I think that's happened. I think Simon Jordan and John Barnes.
They've had it out there, yeah. But the thing is, this happening now. You don't bring on the light boys.
I think the problem is with, like, for us, we see John Barnes. Not everybody of colour is going to relate to think, yeah, John Barnes is representing me when he's saying what he's saying. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
You understand?
That's John Barnes.
That's the thing, because you know, he can't talk for certain man there because it's not how it is for them, man. For me, like, for instance, you know what I mean? So, you know.
We didn't see him as an icon growing up anyway. So in terms of.
He was never an icon growing up, bro, because he didn't. The only thing he had in common with me, again, as I said, he had the same complexion.
Yeah.
But other than that, he just weren't.
And you know what? He's kind of found his colour once he's looked back at life. And too many footballers, black footballers, find their colour after their careers ended. Yeah, and it's like,
do you know what, bro? For me, it doesn't matter if you found your colour after your career ended.
Yeah,
there's nothing's going on now as an ex-black footballer could get his teeth into and get stuck in and do things and try and activate change within the football society.
Yeah,
you understand? Because just for argument's sake, we'll say Rio just found his blackness yesterday.
Yeah,
look at the platform he's got. You can go out there and say what he's saying and do what he's doing. Come on, man.
No one can shut him, man.
You know what I mean?
He's on YouTube.
He's on all of them, bro. He's on YouTube. He's on BT Sport. He's out there.
Yeah.
But you see, because he's out there, BT Sport, they're not going to do it because they're just, we're jeopardising the bag.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is, I believe. Majority of these people, are scared because they're scared they're gonna get blacklisted or that's it.
Also,
but them man are multi-millionaires, so it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be a problem.
But bro, they're not. This could be harsh. It's like they want to sleep on a settee. Let me just put it out there, still like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to sleep on a settee because end of the day, still when you a sister would empathize more about making a stand on these issues.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? End of the day still, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So she would see the sacrifice for your children's children. But when your children's children not gonna quite look like gonna be affected, then you know what I mean? You don't really push that button. And you know, I said that in so much code, but everybody who knows will know what I meant from that, what I've said. But on a 100 point, on a thing there, guys, what I will have to say as I started off, life experience ain't made us stupid to what's happened by saying Black Ice. That's how blatant, how bait, how openly racist.
That's how comfortable society is about being racism.
Yeah, they
can do that and think nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to say anything.
Yeah,
you know, because nothing has been said. Nothing will be done.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen no black player saying, "Well, you know what? Just for that, son." Mirror, all you red tops, don't come and ask me for no interview. I ain't chatting to none of you.
That's what
none of you have done that.
Yeah.
Not one of you black players have done that.
Bro, Vinny took on the league, you know, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Vinny is acting. He was acting the chair, you know. He was acting the chair. Them man were going at it. And then the Prime Minister of Brazil had to get involved. Even though in Brazil, you know, they got the foolishness going on in Brazil. Don't get it twisted, bro. Them black boys, have to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get that position.
Come
you know what I'm saying? You know,
not everybody looks like Vinny. Everybody don't look like Neymar.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more. And when you go and look at programs in Brazil was the last country to let go of slavery.
There you go.
I believe it's 1888.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to slavery in terms of with the triangle, with the Americas triangle. So for me, you got Vinny was using his power on Twitter, and the boy's not even past 25 yet. And he's going out there with Chelsea.
But he's gone to another country. He's gone to another country, been racially abused, and took it and says, you know what? I'm not having this.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not putting up with this.
But you know what?
I don't get paid to play just to be racially abused.
Pitch, you know?
And that's why you have to rate this. And this is what I'm saying to these geezers in England. This is what I'm saying to Unaman there. You're getting racially abused by these geezers who you later are representing wearing the chop. Mm-hmm. You're wearing the top, you know. You're representing all those geezers who are calling you black this, black that. Mm-hmm. When you miss the penalty, Saka, all those fans Go back to your own country, another one. Oh, yeah. They've let us down again.
Pure monkeys, bananas,
blah, blah. You know it.
And it actually abused other black people.
All those things, you know, was because of you missing a penalty. But yet you're going to still put on the top and represent those same, and then you're going to go, oh, it's on a minority. Really? Really? I didn't see a minority when Wembley was getting mashed down. Of people going around abusing and attacking black people, elderly black people, female black women. We're getting abused, attacked because you and 2 other black males missed a penalty representing the Three Lions.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
So why would you want to represent a country who does that to your people because a sportsman missed a penalty? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself. Those are the questions, Mr. Saka, you should be sitting down your son and asking him, is that what you really want? Baki, is that what you really want? You understand? You got to ask yourself them questions, fam. You know what I mean? And when you have a son and he grows up and says, Dad, I want to play for England. What are you going to tell him? Play for England. Play for England when his granddad tells him about what happened to his dad. Oh, when your dad missed a penalty when he was 20 in the cup final for England.
They called him monkey.
The whole country. You know, the whole country, abuse he got on social media and all those things. You lot are quick to turn a blind eye to them things, man. You are quick to turn a blind eye to those things. No. Sorry. No, what you turn about? Just don't represent. Represent your people, bro, because you know if you miss a penalty for Nigeria, they're not hanging you. And I'll show you how wicked England is. David Beckham got sent off. Look what they did to him. And we all know what colour he is. So if they can do that to their own, what are they going to do to
Listen, man, they killed Beckham, but trust me, by the end of that season,
everybody had to bow down. Everybody had to bow down. He won the treble.
You know what I'm saying?
He won the treble. He won the treble, but nobody talks about it, you see. Nobody talks about it, Bridget.
And he was hated.
These are the same English fans who abuse black players. These are the same folk. You understand? That's their mentality. Yo, come on, man. And you want to represent these people. If they can do that, my mum would tell me if they could do that to their own, what are they going to do to you, son?
Yep, and you see what they've done to you. I see what he done to you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And listen, guys, you know, this is like on a real talk. We just want to make sure we highlight it. And I would want media platforms to highlight this. And I know there has been a couple of black ran media platforms. There's even been a lot of Arsenal people, fans, white fans, you know, that has complained about this as well. There has been a lot of white people that has also, not just only black people, white people that said, mate, this is gone too. This is
an agenda. You can see what's happening. The narrative is clear.
It's clear.
And if England fail, we know who's going to be blamed. That's white folk born in England talking the truth, but yet nobody from England has come out and publicly slammed what the press have done. No one from the press has come out and apologised. No one from the Sun. Nobody from the Mirror. None of the editors or whoever, whatever job titles are. None of them. But we're supposed to sit down and not say anything.
And none of the other media platforms are slated, because you know when they see a weak point to one, they go for them, and nobody else has slated them, left them to it.
But anyway, you know what?
So it's the way it goes,
That's
guys.
What it is,
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, people. And you know what? Still, we're gonna call it out every time, and I don't want to hear from one person who says that, oh, it's sin, it'll be always there. Oh, so if somebody else is abusing people, if people are doing this, you say sin. You're quick to talk about sin, but so we're talking about a sin called racism. Yeah, so the sin called racism, we're calling it out every single time because it seems to be the easiest sin to be called. That's just life. Yo, let me let you know, man. That ain't just life, man. Because you know, whoever gets battered by it, he's they know that's life about that anyway. Still, but listen, this is Roger Infinity Xtra. Blessings, people.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H. Make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Xtra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you know. Listen. Don't go anywhere, you know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your brethren, yeah?